needs to heal. It feels like the past just keeps haunting him. Despite it being the great era of 2026, the past still comes back to torment this guy. It's like the past has attached strings to his back and it makes him dance every single time he goes on stream. And I say it because it feels like Brucedropemoff is nothing more than a vessel of negativity these days. And I know that I critique streamers a lot, yada yada, but in terms of Bruce, this man is 25 years old, still clinging on to the fact that he got a mini black ball. And in retrospect, ultimately this black ball really didn't amount to much because Bruce is still making tons of money, he's still wildly successful, and in the great era of 2026, he even has communications with some of the people that didn't talk to him. And another layer to this is that Bruce isn't even that cool of a guy himself. He's still very much a weird streamer. So for him to hold all of this vitriol and for him to be such a rude person after all this time really doesn't make sense to me. And I know I've praised Bruce in the past, twin, but I have a reasoning for this stance. So if you're curious for this tea, you might as well come and tap in. Comment for the algorithm. Okay, so before I even elaborate on why I feel like Brucedropemoff is a pretty weird dude now, I thought I should just start.
This is interesting, right? This is interesting because a lot of these channels that are saying Bruce is weird, not saying DH said this, but I mean, he might have, I don't fucking know. But a lot of channels that speak like this were on Bruce's dick when they found out that he was right about a lot of shit that he was saying will happen in the future. A lot of people was on his meat. Oh, people would get exposed for view botting. Oh, face are gonna fall apart. What he said? What else he said? I mean, shit. That was the main two things right there. You feel what I'm saying? And after that happened, everybody was on Bruce meat. Now everybody just, oh, Bruce is lame. He's weird. I'm not a Bruce meat rider. I watch Bruce YouTube. I don't watch his streams. I'm gonna keep it real. I tune in to Bruce, yeah, but at the end of the day, bro, I tune in to a lot of people that he was beefing with. So what the fuck? That's not a part of the fucking problem that I'm saying. You feel what I'm saying? What I'm trying to say is, motherfuckers need to just admit some shit when it's right, admit some shit when it's wrong. You feel what I'm saying? I don't like just putting streamers in categories, but then at the end of the day, that's still your favorite. You feel what I'm saying? Like, yeah, let's not torment motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Because this might be a person that was saying, oh, Bruce is a god. Bruce is a god. He was right all along. All right, and now, you feel what I'm saying? You back to dick riding. You know what I'm saying? You back to dick riding.
At the beginning, Brucedropemoff has, for some reason, really leaned into this cartoonishly weird and obnoxious villain role. Whenever there's a situation or a controversy, it's like Bruce positions himself as the contrarian or the villain, or just someone who just makes corny and obnoxious low-hanging fruit type of jokes. The most recent streamer drama was the fact that OJ Suave wanted to violate Plaqueboy Max for being himself, and Brucedropemoff decided to join in and make a couple jokes, which I just personally found to be low-hanging fruit.
School though, bro, everybody know you don't bully the like semi-gay nigga at school who we all know really ain't gay because he good at sports. You don't do that, bro, at school, gang. Like, this is just, you supposed to do this shit in private, bro. Like, just asking, like, damn, bro, you really gay for real? That's all you had to say. Like, that's it. Like, if I ran into Max for real, I'd be like, bro, you really like, you like niggas, bro? I can't be homophobic, bro. I dapped up Frank Ocean, gang. I can't, bro. Like, just, because I ain't gonna lie, bro, after I seen this nigga posting a wig, I can't sit here and act like I ain't unfollow him on Instagram. I'm like, what the hell? When did I follow a trend? Oh, yo, go to him, Uter, bro. Chill, bro. Chill, bro. You better get me in my bag.
I'm gonna preface this by saying I'm not the wokest person ever, so if Bruce made a funny joke, I would have laughed at it. But this wasn't a funny joke. He's basically saying,
Hold on. Let's listen to what DA's trying to say, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's not skip along. I want to hear what DA's got to say.
Saying, you're a little zesty, you're a little gay, haha. And then at the end, he sneaks in a joke about him being potentially transgender. What is the punchline? And it's
Alright, nah. That's crazy. I don't think Max gay. I just think Max, I don't know. I think Max is heavily influenced by other people. Facts. I think he's heavily influenced by other people. And I say this because I feel like a few years ago, Max wouldn't have dared put a wig on. And Y'all probably could quote me on that, but if you watch Max old videos, yeah, he'll do some zesty shit, but let's keep it real. It's always somebody in the friend group that do some zesty shit every once in a while. Okay, we gonna scroll past that. But I swear Max was like, I swear he was trolling the gays, bro. I swear he was, bro. He was trolling the gays. Now, for him to just a few years later become part of them, I don't think that's what it is. But I definitely think he's influenced by certain people. Now, who is he influenced by? I don't know. I don't know who does the shit that he's doing right now. But, hey, that's all up to them. That's all up to them.
Really low-hanging fruit because Bruce loves to cry about how he was the topic of conversation even when he was gone. He cried about how people treated him. He cried about being blackballed. He cried about being mistreated. And the whole situation with Blackboy Max was the fact that he was getting violated and harassed and critiqued for being himself. How are you gonna make a joke at someone's expense, mistreat them, and then cry in a call with another man about how other people mistreated you? Make it make sense. I guess what I'm trying to say is that I don't even really think it's that funny of a joke. I just think it's weird to joke about how Max needs to do this stuff in private and keep it on the low when the whole purpose of Max doing these things in front of the camera and being himself in front of the camera is to show people that it's okay to exist as you are. Max said it himself, he's pushing the one love agenda. He's trying to show people that you can accept others for their differences, and this man's making a joke about how he needs to keep it on the low. Overall, this is just dickhead shit, and even though I used to defend Bruce often in the past when he was exposing streamers for being fake, I can't help but think that it makes sense why niggas didn't want to talk to him anymore, because he's clearly a little bipolar and just a little rude. But I don't want to speak too much on this because I want to let y'all see what Silky had to say about this clip. I'm low-key pump faking because Max actually had a clip reacting to this, but I want to show y'all because Max didn't even say anything. He just clicked off.
I can't be homophobic, bro. I dapped up Frank Ocean, gang. I can't, bro. Like, just because I ain't gonna lie, bro. After I seen this nigga posting a wig, I can't sit here and act like I ain't unfollow him on Instagram. I'm like, what the hell? When did I follow a trend? Oh, yo, go to him, Uter, bro. Chill, bro. Chill, bro. You about to get me in my bag. You about to get me in my bag, gang. Yo. I feel like I'm
Yo, Nor.
And I'm showing y'all this because this is basically the average response when someone says something that's just really weird and awkward and nobody has anything they have to say. And y'all know exactly what I'm talking about when you're in a group setting and someone says something that's kind of weird and kind of corny, but you just have nothing to say. And everyone just kind of gets all quiet and then you move on from the conversation. Bruce has become that person that says things that nobody actually wants to engage with because he's just overly negative. And I think to a degree, Bruce is very jaded in the streamer space. And before I even sat down and made this video, I wanted to actually compare myself to Bruce because I felt like a content creator did me dirty and I stood my ground on it. But the difference between me and Bruce is that I was 17 when the guy who claims to protect kids harassed me, and Bruce was a grown man when he was pillow talking his friends. And that's when I realized I just can't defend Bruce anymore. And I'm not trying to dismiss the things that happened to him, but you gotta actually think about it like this. If you feel like people are being fake, why are you pillow talking on the internet to a bunch of internet people that you don't know personally in a Twitter DM? When people are being weird to me, I cut them off. I stop talking to them, and I've been doing this since I was a child. Furthermore, I'm not masquerading as an internet streaming villain who is overly negative and has nothing positive to say ever. I know that sounds rich coming from me, but Bruce is using—
I mean, I'm not gonna say that. I can't even agree with Bruce never has nothing positive to say, because if you were to watch a Bruce vlog, Bruce literally, like, when he's not streaming, I can't say this is all the time, but from what I've seen, when Bruce is not streaming, Bruce is having a good time with his people. You feel what I'm saying? Like, he be with the dude who did Arky. I forgot his name. Man, y'all know who I'm talking about. The white boy. I love all my whites, man, but that's my best way to describe him because I can't remember his name. But y'all know who I'm talking about. He be with him and Protect. You feel what I'm saying? I be seeing positive shit from Bruce. So I can't say that he's just, this negative person. I see him positive. You feel what I'm saying? But when it comes to the internet, let's keep it real. And let's not act like y'all don't know, bro. Negativity brings views. Negativity brings attention. Y'all know this. We all know this. Charleston White, one of the best social media influencers, even said when he was pushing a positive agenda, he got no views. So he started bringing the negative shit on the internet. And right when he started doing that, Guess what happened to his career? You feel what I'm saying? It went straight up because few people know that drama brings views. And if you're a streamer and I mean shit, you want to maximize your efficiency of views, all right, let's talk shit. You feel what I'm saying? Let's not act like a lot of these influencers don't talk shit. Most of these influencers talk shit, whether it's on or off camera. They talk shit. So why is it a problem when Bruce gets on camera and talk shit? It might sound like I'm defending Bruce, but I'm just looking at it from the opposite perspective that a lot of people look at it from. You feel what I'm saying? I'm just looking at it from the opposite perspective. For real.
The most low-hanging fruit ever to make a joke at the expense of someone who's been getting critiqued and harassed online for being himself. Max was literally called a demon and told his parents are worried about him or some crazy stuff. Another grown man tried to tell Max about how his parents felt about him, and Bruce is reducing all of this to a joke just for internet laughs from his community. A bunch of faceless kids on the internet. That's some dickhead shit.
Bro, but y'all saying this like Bruce knows fucking Max, bro. Bro, Max is not Bruce's partner. What the fuck loyalty does Bruce owe Max? Bruce can talk all the shit he wants to. Why is that a problem? Let Bruce talk shit. If he wants to talk shit, let him talk shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like, y'all gotta realize, y'all trying to change somebody's whole personality. You can't change, bro. You feel what I'm saying? So if you can't accept it, just don't watch him. I'm telling you, it might sound like I'm mad as hell telling y'all to, you feel what I'm saying? It might sound like I'm meat riding Bruce. It might sound like that. And I'm going to be completely honest. That's not what the fuck going on. I never meat rided in my fucking life. I don't even know how to do that. You feel what I'm saying? But I'm just looking at it from a perspective of, you feel what I'm saying? Bruce is his own person. Bruce does what Bruce does. You feel what I'm saying? Bruce has the amount of popularity and fame for a reason. Bruce knows something that a lot of people don't. You know what I'm saying? Bruce has been doing something for a long enough time that a lot of people haven't, that he got way farther than a lot of people might go within that time. You feel what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, Bruce knows what he's doing. You feel what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, bro, let's not act like y'all wasn't fucking saying that Max was doing some weird shit by putting on a wig. You feel what I'm saying? Would y'all put on a wig? If y'all homeboy put on a wig, what are y'all gonna tell him? Day one homeboy put on a wig. What are y'all gonna tell him? Oh, I accept you for who you are, bro. Or are y'all gonna ask him what the fuck is wrong with him? Let's be real here. Cause I'm tired of holding it back. Let's be real here. What y'all gonna say to y'all home? Fuck that. What y'all gonna say to one of y'all siblings? Let's just say you got a brother. What you gonna say if your brother pull up with a wig on? Edges laid. What y'all gonna say? Exactly. Stop. Let's stop the bullshit right here. Let's stop. You feel what I'm saying?
Little bit of a dickhead myself, and I can tell you that that's some dickhead stuff, bro. This dude's 25, still holding on to a time in the internet where he was pillow talking and people stopped talking to him because of it. And I hate to say it, bro, but the more clips you see of Bruce, it just shows you why people didn't want to talk to him. It's like he's bipolar and he has these very abrupt switches in his personality.
That's dick rod. I gotta call that out. That's dick rodding, bro. Bruce, you done got up. You say God, yeah, dick rodders. Bruce, you done got up and clapped your ass. Bruce, you done got up, looked back, and threw your shit back. Bruce, you literally have moaned on the mic multiple times, gang. Bruce, you talk about the wig. One of your main mans is Ian Connor. What are you talking about, gang? That's probably one of the worst of the worst. He had a wig on, I'm pretty sure, allegedly.
Silky said it best. This is just flat out dick riding. Now, granted, I don't know about any of the overly gay stuff he was talking about in this clip. This dude, Jerry Woo, is talking about Silky getting up and clapping his cheeks. I'm not tapped into any of them gay politics. If you're tapped in, you can let me know if that's true. But I'm really showing y'all this clip because Bruce just has so many other things to worry about, like that Ian Connor association. Silky only brought him up because he claims that Ian Connor was wearing a wig, but that's not even the elephant in the room. The elephant in the room is that you care more about this guy wearing a wig than the fact that your man's is a...
Whoa, is a what? Is a what? Hold the fuck up.
We are picking up a very crazy art piece, a legendary art piece at that, from a legendary, person that I looked up to growing up as a kid. This is how I got inspired to drip, So, yeah, man. I'm gonna take y'all with me on the process.
Goddamn. Come on here, I'm not gonna let you. Let me just come on. Is this Ian Connor right here?
Legendary goddamn clock. This is crazy, twin.
And I just had to have the receipts because this is Bruce glazing Ian Connor and glazing how he grew up, idolizing him, and how Ian Connor's the reason he got into swag, yada yada. But I bring it up to say Bruce is no better than the streamers that he be having all this beef with. He's no better than the people he feels so jaded by.
Hold up. Wait. So Bruce says, Max, why did you put a wig on? And then everybody around Max start asking Bruce, oh, why did your friend put a wig on? Why is your friend? Bro, am I tripping or? You know what? I'm going to leave it where it's at. Because like I said, back in the day, Max, he did some zesty shit every once in a while. You feel what I'm saying? Maybe every stream. I don't know. I didn't watch every stream. But he probably did something zesty every once in a while. Bruce did something zesty every once in a while. Did Bruce ever put a wig on? I really don't know. I'm asking. I'm genuinely asking. Like, I want y'all in the comments to answer my question. Did Bruce put a wig on? That's all I want to know. Because that's what this whole fucking like back and forth is about. Did Bruce put a wig on? Because Max put a wig on. Bruce said, why did you put a wig on? You look weird with a wig on. Now, motherfuckers is coming for Bruce, but they're not actually coming for Bruce. They're coming for the people that Bruce was around or that the people that he idolized. But Bruce didn't do it. Yeah. I'm gonna just shut up because it definitely sounds like I'm glazing, but I'm just stating the obvious here, y'all. It's clear hate, bro. It's hate. It's hate. It's hate on both ends. I'm not even gonna say that Bruce not hating, cause I mean, shit. If Max want to wear a wig, let him wear a wig. You feel what I'm saying? But if Bruce has something to say about that, then he has something to say about that. There's nothing wrong with either side. But I know damn well if my brother or my partner was to come around me with a wig on, I'll be on his ass. I'm flaming him all day, nonstop. We might fight. That's how bad I'm gonna flame his ass. Cause why do you have a wig on? I don't give a damn. If you roll that way, then you roll that way. That's cool. You feel what I'm saying? But if you don't roll that way and you put a wig on, it's a problem. Because like I said in my other video, it is okay to be gay. It is okay to be gay. You feel what I'm saying? In my opinion, what is not okay is for a straight man to do gay shit or to do DL shit and then swear to God he's not gay. Do the gayest shit and swear he's not gay. That's what I don't understand, and I will never understand that. Because it's respectable if you let it be known, yeah, you gay. But if you not gay, or if you are gay and you not letting it be known, or if you are straight and y'all get what the fuck I'm trying to say. Yeah, bro, we in this shit, bro.